What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with breaking news, hot off the press, and it looked like Caitlin Clark has accepted Dave Portnoy $10 million offer. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Boston. Let's get it. Let's go. And in today's episode of News You Can Use, Caitlin Clark's accepted a $10 million deal, olive branch, from none other than Dave Portnoy. Now, I believe this information is alleged because Caitlin hasn't come out and confirmed it, so I'm going to have to say it's alleged, but I don't think he lying. What Dave Portnoy got to lie about. Shout out to the homeboy Christian over on X, bro. He was the one who posted this about 5 minutes ago. He stated Caitlin Clark accepted Dave Portnoy invitation to participate in a sporting event and will be putting $10 million on the line, bro. So this is the article right here. It says Caitlin Clark accepted Dave Portnoy's invitation to participate in a sporting event and will be putting $10 million on the line. Wow. Wow. So before we get into the article, I want to play a little bit of what Dave Portnoy actually said, and we're going to go over the article in a little bit. Let's listen.
It's more like every other year, let it grow. I heard a great...
No, every year.
Yeah, you invited Caitlin Clark, right? Are you already putting a
every
crew together?
year, huh?
Every year. I'd like to, I don't know what'll get there. I'd like to do a 10 million pool next year. See, I think it's going to be a lot easier to get money, sponsors, all this stuff. We proved it. Year two, you really prove it. And then you got something. I've invited two people so far. They both said yes. I don't know how serious the yeses are. Caitlin said yes. Kaya Trump said yes. Whether push comes to shove and those two are available and do it, who knows?
Somebody said you could even make more content with like a play-in where you get you get 10 people, top two get in, then you got that video or two videos.
Yep.
So Dave Portnoy, we just heard the video. This is the article right here. Stated Dave Portnoy, CEO of Barstool Sports, extended an olive branch to Caitlin Clark, which could retrieve her $10 million a year. Now, the article goes on to talk about the Indiana Fever season, which we can skip past some of that. Now, it goes on to say down here, no basketball, but golf. So basically, Dave Portnoy is trying to get Caitlin Clark back on the golf course. Only thing different, he has a $10 million purse on this time and probably a couple M's allegedly in the pocket. Now, a lot of this information is alleged. Even Dave Portnoy, like I stated, said himself he don't know definitively is Caitlin Clark going to do it. But it goes on to say, now it looks like she's ready to raise the stakes. On Thursday, Dave Portnoy, Barstool CEO, stated that he will be putting together a golf tournament which brings together golfers and social media influencers. The purse is expected to increase to $10 million. Now, this year it was $1 million, bro. And it's just crazy in itself. It's just crazy in itself that he'll be doing this right now. You know, that's a major bag. Now, it's no secret that Caitlin Clark loves golf. She played this past year at the Nika tournament with Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall. I'm telling him right now, if you have Sophie or Lexi be a part of this thing as well, I can see it's going up. But it's things like this that Caitlin Clark need to be doing during the offseason to keep her stock high. Because I know a lot of you guys might not think Caitlin Clark's stock is high, but it dropped a little bit, bro. But let's check out some of this. Now, that was from like a week or two ago. And yeah, guys, this is going to be an interesting situation. I believe Caitlin Clark does it. She's going to kick ass at it. But let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section right now. Keep them bells on. I will be back with another one. Until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out. Some data. And an article came out kind of breaking down these injuries. Now, we know Caitlin Clark was affected. She probably was the biggest name in the 2025 season affected by injuries. And it was just so bad for her that it affected the whole genre as a whole. Caitlin Clark don't get hurt, the genre will be dead right now. Caitlin Clark would have just played, hit logo threes, the offseason would be like last year. But unfortunately, the offseason right now is like there's not a WNBA genre at all. Hell, I believe Caitlin Clark getting hurt affected all of basketball content when you think about it, because like NBA, ain't really getting that many views. Nothing is really getting views like that. And I believe Caitlin Clark is definitely that big of a superstar to have done that. Now, this is an article that came out from Basketball, powered by the Nets. It says, what does the data say about injuries and scheduling? Ways the current schedule has impacted injuries and how that might get better or worse moving forward. Now, I told y'all when I did my video months ago, I said I feel like the referees played a big part in a lot of these players getting injured. I must say, ain't no if and buts about it. The referees definitely played a part. This article right here stated the WNBA schedule has long been a topic of discussion, and in the 2025 season, that discussion has only grown. The 2025 season, the longest in WNBA history, was rifled with injuries and scheduling problems. Per that, with the ongoing collective bargaining agreement, which what we're going through right now, player health is a rare topic that players and the league should have a common interest in addressing. And injuries are particularly detrimental in such a star-studded league during a period of a pivotal growth. That's where Caitlin comes in. Yeah, Caitlin Clark getting hurt the growth of the W, bro. It not only hurt the growth of the W, it might have hurt the negotiations, because at first the women had the ball in their court, ratings was up, everything was up. And I'm here to tell you right now, with Caitlin Clark being hurt, y'all ain't got that same ball in y'all court no more. Now, irregular schedule worsens fatigue and injury risk, as documented in this article. The 2025 season yielded historical high injury totals and rates that continue to trend upward. Recent changes, including an odd number of teams in 2025 and longer postseasons, have further complicated the schedule-making process. As negotiation of wages on the 2026 schedule remains on hold, and they dive into it, man. They say everyone's favorite topic to point out when discussing injuries back-to-back have to become more current. After slowly dwindling down the schedule around 2016, so they went all the way back to 2016. Now, the second games of back-to-back have made up 4.2% of all regular season games for the average team since 2023. Only 33.3% of in-season injuries. Now, 19 of 582 have occurred during the second game of a back-to-back. Now, that brings me here. It says 19 of 582 injuries was affected by a back-to-back. So all these ladies complaining about back-to-backs, guess what? It's not hurting you. It's not affecting you at all playing these back-to-back games. Ain't no if and buts about it. So y'all just got to deal with it. Y'all just got to deal with it. Just simple as that. Y'all don't want to play back-to-back, so I'm here to tell you the NBA players play back-to-back too. Just got to deal with it because the data shows y'all ain't getting hurt from playing back-to-back games. Now, moving forward, it says another possible explanation for some of this gap is load management, as will be discussed later. The current WNBA rules, for various reasons, implied effective load management. Still, it is possible teams have been targeting back-to-back games. And like I say, man, I just don't definitively believe the load management is playing a factor. What is allowing these injuries is WNBA referees allowing these ladies to play like UFC fighters. They're not calling the right calls, and they're allowing these players to get hurt. We have to point the fingers at the WNBA referees. And I did a video earlier this year kind of explaining to you guys how the WNBA released a statement stating that they wasn't going to investigate WNBA referees actually affecting the injuries. Yes, they released a statement at the conclusion of the season stating that they wasn't going to look into WNBA referees possibly hurting players by not making the right calls. We could go down a list of calls that Caitlin Clark got hurt. And I mean, they got, hit on pretty hard. It could have been fouls if there wasn't fouls. Like they intentionally did this, bro. But at the end of the day, these are YMCA referees, and it is what it is, man. I just want to hear your thoughts down in the comment section right now. Guys, keep the bells on. I will be back with another one. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.